say our name on 106 in Park, so we gonna shout us out.
Yeah.
With the Yhaga. And when you shouted us out, everybody loved it until you got the shirt made.
Yep.
And we had people wanted to hurt you. We had people who literally want to put you in the dirt. And I was like, nah, man.
And we here to stay, yeah. BlackLite TV in your play, yeah. Shining truth on every way, yeah. Gonna break the dark today, yeah. We saying, homie, see the light in your life, baby. We saying, homie, see the light in your life, baby. Yeah, yeah. Showing truth you can't deny. In this world where shadows lie, BlackLite TV.
All right, y'all. This is the Never Too Much podcast. Thank you, BlackLite TV. I am the Murph Almighty. That's my boy, Mr. Rogers, and I got my boy, Big 12. Now, how y'all boys feeling today?
This is your boy, Mr. Rogers, Southern Negro. Want to be a hero. I teach the kids not to be a zero. You know what I'm talking about?
What up, Big 12?
Man, you know how it is. Hey, you know, like I said before, man, it's 12. You know, you scared to go to jail, can't make bail. Just tell, bro. You see what OTF Jam did. Never would have made it, bro. Never would have made it without him.
Yo, this episode, I got something special for y'all today. Yeah, I got somebody here that we're gonna talk to today. Can y'all want to guess who he is? Fuck all that. He became famous after appearing on MTV's Live Rockefeller MC Battles in 2003. In 2011, he won the Freestyle Friday Championship on 106 in Park. He received 86% of the viewer votes. He was unanimously selected by Swiss Beats, Jim Jones, Jada Kiss, and Styles P. He received several accolades, had several albums. The Gifted EP, The Young and Gifted Always, Further. He plays piano, other instruments. He's currently trying his hand in producing. He's a rap star, a freestyle king, a master impressionist, a country music star. He's a juggalo. He's a legend. I want y'all to give it up for an icon and my friend, Blind Fury. What's good, Blind Fury? Let's bring him in. Let's welcome him in real quick, Blind. To the stage.
What up? Yhaga, Yaga, Yaga, Yaga.
Never Too Much.
Yhaga Yaga. Shit you said, man. I hope I live up to it. You know.
Anything you put your mind to, brother. Anything you put your mind.
Let's get him in there.
Hey, man. Shout out to me being the first white dude on BlackLite TV. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
You already know. What's good, Fury?
Yeah,
You wild. What's good with you? How you been, man?
Man, I've been here,
It's
been
been
there,
long. I know you just got off tour, yo. How was that?
Hey, man, touring is fun, man. Touring's a lot of fun. You get to travel, you get to see people and meet people. I cut a little bit of the drinking down when I was on tour because if you do a sober show and you watch drunk people, you be like, damn, I don't want to be like them people. But drunk people aggravated as fuck.
So, sir, you run into I seen you ran into Lil White out there. What was that like?
Man, Lil White, I've actually met Lil White 2 or 3 times, man. We kicked it a few times. He's dope as fuck, man. It's like going to high school all over again when he get on stage, man, and get to doing that Oxycontin, Sanic, all that. Like, that's like my high school days all over.
Yeah, that's my word, yo. I was excited. I was a little jealous. I was like, Lil White is he still get heavy play. I still listen to a lot of the Memphis juking and shit. I still bump a lot of the Memphis, the Project Pat, or Pastor Pat. You seen Pastor Pat? You seen where that happened? Switch over.
I love what he's doing.
How you feel about that? You like that?
I do. I really do.
That's what's up, yo. So I see you got your Facebook back. Didn't you get hacked a little bit a little while ago?
Man, I did, bruh. These cats hit me up, said they were from a gospel singer named Willie North, so they said, right? Pastor Willie, and he wanted me
Oh,
to
you
come on
going?
his podcast. No, look, they wanted me to come on his podcast, and they was gonna give me $1,000 to appear on his podcast, and all I had to do was grant them access to admin my Facebook so they could share links, share links to the podcast. As soon as I did that, they shut me clean on out.
Damn.
Yo,
Oh man.
All in
yeah,
the
So
name of the Lord.
all in the name of the Lord.
Come on
so you
now.
so
That's
so,
wild, man.
so y'all hear that? Don't let the Lord get you caught up in the game. Don't let them use the Lord to get you. So
No.
I'm glad you got that back. But so you mentioned the podcast. How you and T Keith all that's going? That's still going good?
Man, I went my separate ways on that, man. It wasn't no, bad blood, hard feelings. I just needed to
Mm-hmm.
do me. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I built a studio at my house,
Yeah.
and I needed time to learn how to do and work things, and.
I feel you
But
on that. I feel
yeah.
you on that.
hmm
I seen you. I heard you was working on the producing shit. I always thought you were producing already. Um,
No, I used to get, into Petey Boy's beats sometimes and play pianos on those, or get on
Shout
a
out to
breezy
Petey
beat,
boy.
play some keys on those, and. But I never really look, man. I was one of them people. I was like, if I'm gonna write the song and I'm gonna record the song, the fuck I'm gonna make the beat for? Somebody do something.
Right, right. Well, sometimes you gotta do it all yourself, man.
You got to.
So let me go a little. Let me go back a little bit.
hmm
Um, Fury. People always speculated on first off where you were born. You always bounce between Lugoff and Camden. You are well known in both places. But where
hmm
exactly are you? Were you born in Lugoff?
I was born in Camden. There's not a hospital in Lugoff. Um, I was born. What's that? Kershaw County Memorial
Kershaw
Heights.
Yeah.
County. Kershaw
Yeah,
County.
You
that's
damn
where I was
right. I
born
mean
at.
your address. You damn right.
Yeah,
You,
I'm from
but
Elgin.
you always lived in Lugoff.
Yeah.
Okay, I could see how it could get mixed up because
Oh
people
shit.
people throw Lugoff and Elgin together.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah.
Right, they go to the same school. I went to Lugoff Elgin. Shout out to
Right.
Lugoff Elgin. So do you and I'm asking some of these questions that I know, but I know that people don't know. Fury, you first off, you a very upbeat, jovial, jokey person. And I think sometimes people don't ask or don't feel comfortable asking certain questions to you.
right.
Hold up. I'm gonna start off light though. Do you have brothers and sisters?
I got a half brother. My dad had a kid with another woman. He's like 10, 11 years younger than me. We look exactly the same. People call us the double mint twins. Yeah.
I ain't never seen. He live around here.
He live in Cassid.
Is he musical? Oh,
No,
okay,
no,
okay. No one else in your family's musical?
nope, not at all.
So the biggest question after that is how the hell did you become musical?
I don't know. Um, I
Wow.
think I think my earliest memories is like I would be in the living room. My cousins would be playing the Mario Brothers games on the Nintendo, and I would have a little Casio
Mm-hmm.
keyboard, and so I would try to like play the sounds and the songs that I heard on the games and shit, and figured out I was real good at that. And then like being blind,
Mm.
being blind, right? You get your nights and days mixed up sometimes, right? So I would be up late night watching TV, Andy Griffith, Sanford and Son, Three's Company, all this, and with the keyboard on my lap in the living room, and just like picking out these songs that I heard on TV, and like got good at it.
Wow. I ain't knew that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
That's real
fire, yo.
interesting,
So
bro, because like I think we around the same age. So really you was just like us, bro, because we had to go off you remember when the TV used to cut off by itself?
Yeah. Yeah. 2 in the morning. Boop.
uh,
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
word.
I
So
used to be mad
so
as hell
so
when that motherfucking sign went off, man.
hmm
but for somebody to give you, did someone give you the Casio keyboard, or was it your family members that was like, because that means that somebody already thought that you had some type of talent to get you a
Man,
keyboard.
I think that after Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles, folks just equate blindness with playing pianos, so people
Oh
just gave me the keyboard.
shit, bruh. Well, I mean, you did turn out pretty goddamn. nasty on that shit. So you know, I don't know. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so since most of your family wasn't musical and you figured out how to do the music, did that does that also attribute to the ability that you have to be able to mimic the way you were able to sing like Chris Brown or you're able to rap like DMX? Does that help attribute to that?
I don't know. I think I have what's called perfect pitch. I think if I hear something, I can pretty much sound like it or make something sound very similar to it. You know, so I don't really know if it's one and the same. It might be. I never really thought about it that deep.
Really? Oh, we're gonna get
Mhm.
deeper. All right, so we grew up in the South. You grew up in the South,
Yep.
and you to music and okay, the stream messing up. The stream
Yeah, the
might
stream messed up.
mess up, y'all, but we gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it
We gonna
going.
keep it
So
going.
you grew up in the South, and
Mm-hmm.
we all know that when you in the South, sometimes people got a way of being biased or being having some type of way about black and white and this and the third. So I want to know,
Mm-hmm.
with you having the talent that you have, being able to play piano and sing and rap, what did you get into first? Was it rap music or was it singing at church or was it just the jingles on the TV?
Um.
What music did you gravitate to first?
Well, I went to church a lot growing up. You know, both to black and white churches, because growing up in the South, you do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and
Mhm.
I remember being fascinated with how preachers, you know, when they get up here and they do this, ha, and then they talk like this here, ha, and then you gotta call on the name, you know. I
Oh,
and I was like, yo, that's real dope. So I would take that back to the crib and stomp my little foot and make up my little, and like. But then my dad played me Two Live Crew. Hey, we want some pussy, right? And so my earliest
oh.
memory of rap music was getting my ass beat because I came
Mm.
home and sang the whole song to my mama
New
word for
Live
word.
Crew.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that's crazy, bro. That's the
So
first cassette tape I
so
bought
okay, so with that being that's
downtown Camden,
what y'all
bro.
think about that?
Shout out Big 12, man.
Man, hey,
So listen,
real talk, bro.
so
You
check
remember?
it.
Hey, bro, I know you remember when they used to
Big
have
12
the
grade.
compilation cassette tapes, bro. Like it had
Yep.
all the hits on it. Man,
Yep.
I'm 6 years old. I'm cussing like a motherfucker. Listen to
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
Flat
Mm-hmm.
out.
Ain't know what
Let
pussy
out.
was. Ain't know what it was.
Bro, and don't forget, everybody had a cousin that had a
Yo,
double
that's
cassette player that you could record the dub on the blank tape, and then you put some little tissue
Oh,
paper in it. Yeah.
nigga, I used to
Yeah.
get a piece of. I used
hell
to rip off a
yeah.
piece of writing paper and
Yep.
yeah, man, shit,
Them in the
bro.
first
Boy, I
recording
ain't playing
studio.
with
That
them
the first
Yep.
niggas,
recording
boy.
Man,
studio.
I
You
had
showing
high
my age
speed.
now. You showing my age now,
I had
bro.
the high speed
Yep.
dubbing. What you know about high speed dubbing?
I had
Yeah,
that
I had
too.
high speed dubbing, man. We was
I had
rich.
that too.
Oh yeah, you was rich too. Because some of them had to just we did the radio thing too, but the high speed dubbing was for the rich, right? That was on that big stereo, you know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
so with that being said, how or was there any pushback from a white or black side when they saw your rapping ability? Was it, or was the first impression, oh shit, this is amazing, or was it this white boy trying to what is this
Um,
crap you rapping out your mouth, boy? What
it
is this
was
shit?
it was a mixture between people going, "Oh shit, that white boy can rap," and people going, "Hey, your daddy was black for real. Ain't no way your daddy was white, man."
Real shit, yo. So that's crazy as hell. And with this talent that you cultivate, and I noticed ever since I met you, I, I I met you somewhere in middle school, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, I never saw you with a dog or a cane. You always kept someone near you. My
Yeah.
question is, why no dog or cane? And what kind of trust are you built like is built with the people that actually you walking with and you handle and people that get to handle your business? Is that family? Is that close friends? How does that work when you're out and about?
Well, Murph, I did use a cane sometimes if I was somewhere I didn't know, like if I was unfamiliar with the place. I would walk with the
Mm-hmm.
cane to keep me from bumping into shit, or whatever. Um, but the cane can be cumbersome. Sometimes you got to walk real fast to get where you're going, and that cane will make you slow up a
Mm,
little bit. So you got
right.
to find somebody that you know and that you trust, and that you kind of just really got to walk out on faith, man.
Okay, so that reminds me of a funny story. Never too much, never too much, never too. One time we was
Mm-hmm.
in the studio, and I think Dominique. We was at Dominique's studio, I think,
Mm-hmm.
in Elgin. Shout out to Dominique. So we in there, and you in there, and they in there making beats, and you playing the piano, and you rapping, you singing,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden, all the power shut out. Boom.
Yeah.
And we all out there. I'm talking about we don't now, mind you, we don't know where we don't be at his house like that either. Man,
Mm-hmm.
the funniest shit is the fact that Fury is still playing the piano, he's still getting down, and we are completely fucking panicking, right? Because we at his house, and we like, Fury, no, stop that shit. God damn it, the lights that went out, we like, motherfucker, like, welcome to my goddamn. We're like, God
Right.
damn,
I
shit,
love
welcome to
doing that to
my
people.
world. Like, nigga, like, yo, I'm gonna tell you something. The fact that people can look at you and see you smile, see you joke, see you jovial, and see you laugh. I want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
When I want you to think hard about this.
Yeah.
When we growing up, right? Because I had a friend. Do you remember Jeremy in the wheelchair? Do you remember a boy named Jeremy that was in a wheelchair? I don't know if you remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a
Mm-hmm.
Lugoff high. I don't know if you would, but Jeremy, one time he said something very profound to me because we used to pick on each other constantly. Everyone picked on each other constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Rusty, Antonio, everybody picked on each other constantly. And
Mm-hmm.
he felt alienated because no one picked on him.
Mm-hmm.
My question to you is, have you ever felt alienated because someone did not recognize that you were blind?
No, but what I've learned lately that I really don't
Think about
like
that.
is, well, I have. When I go to restaurants, um, and the waitress comes up to the table and asks,
Mhm.
"What would he like to eat?" Instead of just asking me directly, like I can't talk, just because I can't see, whatever,
Yeah.
or they'll act like I can't hear because I can't see. Hey, tell him I think his music is really dope, bro. I can hear you. I'm right here.
That's wild. That
Mm.
ain't funny, but that's wild now.
Mm.
That's wild now.
That's definitely interesting because I was going to ask you about that. So do people? How do you feel? Because I'm gonna tell you, with my small itty bitty rap fame that I had, my
Hmm.
notoriety, when someone calls my name and I don't know if they want to harm me or if they
Right.
want to shake my hand.
Hmm.
Do you leave that to the person you're with, or is there how? Have you ever had something awkward happen in that type of fashion before, to where it was welcome and then it was like, oh shit, get them? How do I get them away from me? Have you ever had any
Bruh,
crazy fans or anything like that?
bruh, it happens too often. Like I say, when people get drunk, right?
Mm.
When people get drunk, they tend to repeat themselves and they tend to slobber out their mouth and want to spit on you when they talking because they just so happy to see you. And then they got to tell you 15, 20 times, man, I used to run home from school on Fridays to watch you on 106 and Park. Man, you so fucking dope. I'm like, yeah, you said that already. Hey, man, I got to go, bruh. I got to go.
Right.
Especially
Yeah. So
when that's the same
yo,
store that
you ever
everybody
got
has,
you
bro. I dropped my
Yeah,
book. I dropped my books out my book bag one goddamn Friday trying to run home and see that shit, man. For real.
yeah.
Yeah.
yo, word is bond, yo. And it's what's crazy is and we'll get back to 106 because we'll get into that too. But when you get to um experience things like that,
Hmm.
when you look back, has there been anybody who you have been, if you've ever been bullied, that has come back or has has there ever been any karma moments that you've had to where someone back then didn't want me, now I'm hot all on me type situation where you got the shit on somebody, where it was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, remember me, the guy you picked on in school? Oh, you want a what?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Can you give me
Per,
one? You don't got to
I,
name the
I,
name, but
I, I wouldn't say that per se. What I will say is, I remember trying to take my music up to the radio stations before I did 106 in Park, trying to go to Hot
mm,
103.9 and just be like, hey man, y'all play my record, like, you know, play my song, man, whatever I gotta do, just what I'm saying. And I couldn't get my shit played, couldn't get an interview, couldn't get nothing, right? But I come
mhm.
back from Freestyle Friday and 103.9 wanna call me, the Big DM wanna call me,
Mm,
the 100.1 to be. I'm like, yo, when I wanted y'all to holler at me, y'all wouldn't. So fuck it,
right.
I'm straight.
So what up?
Word
So
up.
what about MTV when you on MTV the first time? I remember that big
Hmm.
controversy because you had to say you were from Atlanta.
Yep.
What, you didn't get notoriety from that?
No, because Dame Dash said, Um, there ain't no way I can market a blind rapper. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. We gonna have to figure out some way for somebody else to win it. Cause if he wins it, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, guess what? Well, they Diddy said DMX wasn't marketable, so they don't always
right.
know. You know what I'm
They
saying?
don't know. Mm-hmm.
So on your musical journey, Fury,
Mm-hmm.
what inspired you to jump to different genres? I see you post juggalos. I see you posting um a lot of stuff that I don't that's not my world. You do
Mm-hmm.
country music, which is beautiful fucking music, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, man. Like I sometime to get closer to my white customers.
Yeah.
I asked them if they've listened to your country music because your country music, oh my god, it made me so sad, and it made me think of several questions. But what makes you what how did you what inspires you to pursue those different genres? Why? Because the rap music I felt like was making you a unicorn. What made you jump into the country and the juggalos? How
Well,
did that go?
I'm gonna tell you something, right? I'm gonna take y'all down to the country for a minute. You know, down towards the
Yaga.
crossroads and that way. Um,
Yaga.
Yaga. So Ken Carter was my pastor for many, many, many years, right? And Kemper Holiday, God rest his soul, was my good friend
Mhm.
for many, many, many years,
That's
right?
right.
Wow.
And Kemper knew I could rap my ass off, right?
Right.
And Ken Carter and Deidre Carter and all them Carters, they knew it too,
Yeah.
right? And they knew I could play in church. But people like Kemper always used to say, Fury, you holding yourself back, man. Like you
Right.
can do so much more than just rap. Like, and a lot of it was I was ashamed and embarrassed to try new things. Like I liked all kind of music, you know, but I always had a fear of
Mhm.
rejection. So I was like, man, I don't want them to think, oh, that's trash. I ain't fucking with Fury no more because that shit whack. But like I said, it
Mm.
was people like Kemper that encouraged me, like, man, go out there and sing that shit, man. Real
That's
shit.
dope.
Bro,
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hey,
can
dope.
I
quick, hey,
just
quick story. Hey, quick story,
go ahead,
Fury. Hey,
please?
Mm-hmm.
Never too much, never too much, never too.
hey, we had a step team back in the days, right?
Yep.
And we been at some church in Lugoff, I think. And you came out there and did a gospel song on our ass. And we out
Yeah.
there stepping and we said, yo, we done lost. You can't beat a
Yep.
gospel song. This man came out there and sang. Hey, this man sang his ass off now.
I appreciate that, K Town.
Yeah, man.
Hey, real shit. Yo,
Yeah.
he can't sing his ass off. And I think that people were trying to box you in the beginning. And I think, let me ask you, did that push you further because you felt boxed into rap music and battle rap?
Yeah. I mean, to be real, Murph, and you've heard me say this for years, I don't ever want to battle anybody again in my life. Like,
Mm.
because
Right.
to to ride off of that and to go into this, like that 106 in Park shit was the most stressful time period in my whole life. Like,
Yeah.
um, I had a lot of stomach problems back then because like every week was like the game of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? If you win this one, you're going. But it's also a whole lot of stress in losing. You know what I'm saying? You're on
Right.
TV,
Right.
it's everybody watching you, people counting on you. So
Right.
I threw up a lot, drank a lot more syrup than I ever did before back then.
Syrup.
Yeah, but you know, with that shit, and after I got through that, I was like, listen, man, I don't want to be better than nobody. I don't want to battle nobody. I just want to be heard.
So with the syrup, right?
Hmm.
I know that the syrup is a culture.
Yeah,
I know that you were part of that culture.
yeah.
Can you touch on how mainstream has touched into this drink culture?
Um, I think it's ruined the drink culture, honestly. You know, I feel like, you know, when it was just something we was doing in the hood, you know, when it was a quote unquote urban problem, you know, nobody really cared about it. But then when your Justin
Mhm.
Bieber's and shit got hold to it, you know, not to make it a black and white thing, because, you know, whatever. But it became not a South thing no more. It was South exclusive. Like I remember going to New York and people laughing,
Yep.
like, man, y'all drink cough syrup. What the fuck's wrong with y'all? And it's like, nah, that's
Right,
what we do. We ride slow and drink syrup and jam screw and yeah. But
right.
you know, the mainstream fucked it up. Now the price of a pint is $3,000. Okay.
Hey,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Um, I, you I, I
fuck.
I I recently remember you saying that you were about 6 years sober. Are you still drinking or do
Um,
you
I
get
have
back
a
in?
beer. I have a beer occasionally. I have not touched no syrup, no Percocets, no drugs
Congratulations.
in
Dope.
6 years. I smoke weed.
Bravo.
I smoke
I
Bravo,
know
weed.
that's
bro.
right. I know that's
Bravo,
right.
bro. Because I'm gonna tell you like a friend should. I don't fuck with that shit, and I'm glad you don't either. The thing is that um, and I may be being stereotypical, but I don't know what your mental is or what you go through, but I will tell you that everything that you've ever gone through and everything that you will go through, you've made it through. So
Mm-hmm.
if you keep in mind, you know what I mean, and I'm proud of you for doing that, and I hope that you can be a voice uh of anti, you know, get that shit out of here because at the end of the day we were young.
Yeah.
Young and dumb.
We was young and dumb, and I mean, I had a really long run.
We
I should have went to
had a
jail.
lot going on.
Hell yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna keep it all the
Dirt.
way transparent with you, right? That shit that NBA
We
YoungBoy is locked
I
up
think
for
the
right
screen
now.
messing up. Hold
Uh huh.
on.
That shit that NBA
Let me
YoungBoy is locked
see.
up for right now. I was doing that shit 10 years ago, bruh. Like, it
Mm.
ain't nothing to brag about, but it was a really successful run, and I should have went to jail for that shit, and I got out of it, and I'm thankful every day that I did.
I know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had the best
That's
era,
law.
man. As in our time was like the best era to do it. Right?
This episode of Never Too Much podcast is brought to you by Fukitol. Find your peace with Fukitol.
Are you overwhelmed by the little things in life? Does everyday stresses get you down? Introducing Fukitol, the prescription medication that helps you not care about the things that weigh you down. With Fukitol, you can let go of the stress and focus on what truly matters to you. Whether it's work, home, or just the daily grind, Fukitol can help you find your inner peace. Fukitol is a prescription medication. Talk to your doctor to see if Fukitol is right for you. Common side effects may include drowsiness, reduced motivation, and a general sense of apathy. Do not take Fukitol if you are allergic to any of its ingredients. Use only as directed. Ask your doctor about Fukitol today, because sometimes not caring is the best way to care for yourself.
Yeah, it was the good times back then, K Town. It ain't like that no more.
Hey, all right. We could talk about this. 'Cause people always want to know the Yaga story, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling Big 12 that you couldn't say our name on 106 in Park, so you were gonna shout us out
Yeah.
with the Yaga.
Mm-hmm.
And when you shouted us out, everybody loved it until you got the shirt made.
Yep.
And we had people wanted to hurt you. We had people literally want to put you in the dirt. And I
I
was
know.
like,
Look,
nah,
listen,
man,
man.
cuz.
Listen, man. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Anyway,
Allegedly.
allegedly, pull up to a cookout where I was at one day at my buddy's house. I'm standing on the porch smoking a blunt. And he pull up in the whip and pop, 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 let off 4 shots out the vehicle. And that was when the point got to, man, look, I'm just not doing this Yaga shit no more, man. I ain't trying to have nobody lose no lives or do nothing crazy. Like, it ain't that serious.
Yeah,
It's a
'cause listen,
word.
hey,
Right.
when mama got in touch with me, I was like, yo, man, listen, it ain't all, leave that man alone. He blind and he disabled. So if anything, we going to jail for a long time.
Yeah.
And he shouted us out. I was like, okay, maybe we can use this. But my
Mm-hmm.
homeboys were like, no, 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 no. But I was like, bro, let's try to use this because it wasn't what everybody thought it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was love from the start, and it was more, I think, with your managers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But we paid.
all that.
Still, you
y'all
know,
get-
K-Town, I heard, you know, the song you, Murph Kemper, you know, you mentioning Yaga, but you know, when I was in Alabama, when I seen Frary on TV and say the Yaga, shit, you the first thing I thought of. You know
Right,
what I mean?
exactly.
So even
That was the
for
whole.
him
That,
to
hey, listen, see
right,
that?
even
You
like
listen.
what more could he have done to shouted it out other than
Right.
you know, he in New York City, man.
Listen, you in Alabama, you get that. You
Right.
get that. I had got that. But
Yeah.
in the country and in South Carolina, see the rap game in South Carolina different. It's a gutter state. Like nobody trying to see nobody make it. So when my fans saw that, they got in that mode. Not knowing we knew each other. It was real love.
Mm-hmm.
He was
K-Tron
trying
and
to
Mark
tell
Main
people,
is my dogs, man. Look here, man. I got all the respect in the world for Mark Main, man. That's my dog, man.
Mark may ride or die, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mark Man.
Clack,
Hey
all
man,
the boys.
whatever happened to Lil Rue and Collard Green?
Yo, I still friend with them on Facebook.
I ask myself that question at least once a week, Big 12.
Oh,
Yeah.
And listen, they had something, man. Lil Rue had something.
I used to be doing security at the club across the street from the courthouse in Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Lil Rue came out with a nasty song.
Yep.
I still don't know what Collard Green came out with off the top of my head. I always thought if Collard Green had a different name, he could have rolled that wave with Lil Rue.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what you
think
think about
so?
that, Fury?
Well,
it's not like Collard Green was trash. You know what I mean?
No.
It's just the name I never thought the name could translate nationwide. You know what I mean?
Well, what I thought was that Sylvester or Lil Rue always had a unique voice. He had an ability to really captivate people at a young age. Look, I was a Rue fan at 14 years old. Like, Rue been out here. And you know, and I think Collard Greens sounded too much like a lot of other rappers.
Say,
You know, he didn't come with
that's
yeah,
the fucking
say
that shit. I have to work with that shit, bro. Hey. And Lil Bo, my cousin, I believe, but I never really got a relationship with him because I always felt like I was gonna earn it in my mind. I'm like, man, he gonna find me the way. I'm gonna rap my way. He gonna be like, damn, you my cousin. I'm be like, yeah, nigga, but I ain't want to just walk up and say, you know. But he actually heard me rap by the time he was done with everything. He heard me rap for the first time. And I was like, that's crazy. But
Hey, Fury, I got a question for you. Since you made it like kind of mainstream, you seen the celebrities. Like, what is that other side like? Like what surprised you the most, or what caught you by surprise the most?
that people are people.
Even Diddy.
Look, I only spent 3 minutes with Diddy.
Oh, okay. Because I had to. Somebody went online talking about you. I had to defend you. I was like, they was like, you think they showed you with Diddy on one season part to my what you think he did? I said, man, my boy ain't see shit. Don't fuck with that. Don't fuck with my boy Fury now. He ain't see shit now.
No, I spent 3 minutes with Diddy. He came in one door that I never seen before, and he went out that same door and ain't seen it since.
It was like, man. So let me ask you then. So with that, what song have you made that with a collab? what's your favorite collab and who is your dream collaboration? If you haven't already done it.
My dream collaboration is Killer Leon.
Okay.
And
Killer
my
Leon.
yeah.
What he laughing?
All right, now who your
Killer
collab is
Leon?
now?
Tech Nine, man.
Oh, Tech Nine. Yeah.
Tech Nine.
Mm-hmm.
That was your favorite. Now I know Tech Nine like to have a lot of he like to have a studio full of fun. Was your studio full of fun?
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
That's all I'm gonna say is I know his studio was full of fun.
It was full of fun.
So you talked about the pressures. What has kept you from feeling totally Hollywood? What kept you grounded when you get back home? What keeps you approachable?
The fact that I have to come back home.
Yeah.
The fact that people back home will see me and be like, "Man, that ain't you. I know you. That ain't how you roll. Don't be like that. That's fake." And I ain't never wanted to be that.
So how do you balance how do you balance Fury versus Steven? How do you balance that when rap music is so wrapped into kayfabe? Is it that you never had to be a certain persona, you were always able to be yourself, or is it, how do you balance the business and the work career and the friends and this? Because I know you got it closely intertwined. I know your moms or somebody has something to do with some of that stuff. So how do you do that?
Man, it's a struggle. It's a struggle, and I've been Fury for damn near 30 years. It's a struggle. I got a lot of hats that I gotta wear, and
Right.
it's just finding the time and a place for it, man. You know.
Is there anything you can go back and change?
If I could go back and change something, I probably would have worked a little bit harder.
Okay.
You know what, bro? I think we've all been there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I played college ball,
Really?
man, and
really,
you
feel like you didn't put in
we
enough
all
work?
use the same. Well, it's not even just the work, bro. It's just approaching shit differently.
Mm-hmm.
I was mad at the world back then. Blamed everybody for my fuck ups.
Mm-hmm.
I could have went somewhere with that. You know what I mean? But everything happened for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, it wasn't meant for me because I probably would have been shitting on niggas if I was a millionaire. I ain't gonna lie to you. Back then, like all the guys I know that made it to the league, that's all they did, bro. Like one of them called me asking me if I could help him sell dope, and I'm like,
Nigga.
made it to the league, bro. Like, buy you some trucks. You could definitely put that money in places that could make you some money, but it's like giving $1 million to a crackhead.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna be a crackhead with $1 million, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
Yeah.
So I wanted to jump off track. Fury, I saw you drive a car on videotape. What the hell was that about, bro?
Well, I drank about 3 beers one day.
That's how I start.
Hold on, let me get my seat right. Go ahead.
Okay, I drank about 3 beers one day, and I looked at my homeboy Troy. I said, "Hey, man, I ain't never drove a car before." He said, "You want to drive one?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "All right, let's go." And out into the ball field across the street from his house we went, and he told me where to turn and how to keep the wheels straight, and I did it.
Word.
Damn.
How did
that he had
what
some
was that?
balls, bro?
Yeah, that had to be scarier for him than you.
No, I think it was more scary than for me because I would hit the gas a little bit and it would lurch forward. Not, man, no. I
Oh
like my
yeah.
feet. I like my feet.
I know that's
That's
right.
where that trust come in there, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's for him to even get in that passenger seat.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah, that man
saying?
trust your ass because it's people who can see very well and ain't getting behind my shit. But I missed my for some reason the Illuminati don't want the it don't want the stream to work right. So I missed the part where y'all was talking about the Yaga shit, right?
Yeah.
But when those people, when we were going at you and people were coming at you that way, when we were trying to rap, but people were trying to make it physical, did that ever reach your vicinity?
Yes. Yes. We talked about that when allegedly came and let off a few at me. Very interesting times. Very interesting dude. That troubled young man. I hope he gets it together.
Hey,
I
Blind Bird,
haven't
listen, what's so
actually,
crazy,
we
boy?
actually haven't spoken in over.
In what, 20 years maybe? We ain't see this guy and seen or heard from him, man. Like, he just disappeared one day. Literally disappeared, and we haven't
I'm gonna tell
heard from
you,
him.
Fury. No, actually,
What?
like literally, it went from when we started getting into our black empowerment. When I started learning my history, when I started trying to become prideful in who I am. All I know is he was kind of more falling back off of that. He was getting more into drill music. I was getting more into trying to be. I was trying to learn. I was trying to learn about ancient Africa. I was trying to learn about what my ancestors went through. And I stopped battle rapping. I stopped rapping. And I don't think he really liked that. So one day, I was talking to Malcolm, you know, Mac.
Yeah, Mac. Mac
So I'm
Murder.
like, yo,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
So I'm like, yo, yeah, man, I'm trying to get in touch with him. I heard something happened with him. And he like, I don't know. Next thing you know, Facebook block, cell phone block, and we couldn't hear from him. And me being who I am, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna look for you if you want to be found. So I let it be. But that's been damn near since what, 2016, 2015?
Yeah.
You know, him and Murph,
In the same way
real tight,
people
man.
were upset about it. They felt upset for I always felt like he was a grown man and he could do what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a crazy time with that Yaga shit, man. And I'm glad we passed it, man. I'm glad that we
Man, listen, I'm
was
gonna tell
able
you
to get
something.
past that shit. And
And what a lot of people don't know is that K Town and Mark Main and Murph Skrilla came to Petey Boy's house to see me. Shortly after what allegedly happened with me and me and K Town and Mark Main and all of us, we sat down and we all agreed, man, look, shit ain't that deep, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we better than that, we bigger than that. Like, we
we
appreciate you
sure
shouting
did.
out the way that you
I
did, Fury.
forgot
We know
about
that
that.
it got fucked up, you know, with the management situation and all that, but you know, we bigger than that, and we can get past that. And
True
we all
shit.
dapped up that night and smoked
Yeah.
hella weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how
So
you supposed
you
to
know what?
solve things, man. Hey, Murph. Hey,
Yeah,
I got to go, man, and I got to thank y'all again, bro, for letting
man, Big
me
12, man. I appreciate
be
you
in
leaving the
y'all's
street.
presence, bro.
Man,
Follow
appreciate you,
Fix
Big
My
12.
Black Excellence, Big 12 with 2
Hey.
G's, man. Don't forget, man. That's my guy right there. Even though he telling, I'm with him. I don't care. If you're doing wrong, he on your ass.
I ain't saying nothing that ain't already been said, bro.
You
But I
damn
gotta
right.
ask you one question, Fred, before I leave, man.
Go ahead.
Me and Miss 12, man, we big fans of you, and she'll kill me if I don't ask you, bro.
All right.
Her favorite diss of yours is, whoa, let me get on this beat. I make your bitch spit on my meat.
Yup.
And she want me to ask you, bro, do you feel you have more female fans or male fans? And I'm out, man. And it was a pleasure meeting you again, brother. Hey,
Big
keep up the
12,
great work,
man.
man.
All right, man.
Appreciate you.
I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that question. I might have to go look at my analytics and find out.
Man, so is there any tricks that you use to figure out the features of people? Any
Salute, man.
secrets? Big 12, salute, man. You hold it
Salute.
down, man. We love you, man. Be good.
Hey, I see y'all.
Fury.
I see y'all in a few. All right, thanks again, man.
Ask that question again. All right, bro. We're gonna link. We're gonna link. All right, hold it down. Fury, you ain't got no tricks or tips or hints to where you can figure out someone's features that they don't know. Like you can grab the wrist or you can pinch the cheek or some shit like that.
Well, you stupid as hell, boy. um,
Well, you ain't gonna tell. You ain't gonna tell. Oh, you ain't gonna tell us, huh? You ain't gonna. He gonna
I
send
don't
me
know.
keep that shit.
I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one.
Word, man. So how life been for you, man? Since back home, man.
K-Town, life has been good, man. Life could always be better, but I'm glad it's the way it is.
I know that's right.
Mm-hmm. Happy to be alive. I just turned 40,
Right,
man.
man. Because I
You
mean,
know,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
I'm 1 year behind you. I'll be there next year. I got me a girl and
oh,
I got me a little boy on the way.
Go ahead, man. Ain't nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that.
yeah, man. How relationships is with you, man? You got a special lady, man.
I got a fiance. I'm engaged.
Congratulations, man.
Appreciate
Congratulations,
that, man.
man. That's
Appreciate
what's
that.
up, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's never too
When the
late for love. I
wedding,
tell these people,
man.
man.
I don't know. We ain't had no time to plan a wedding. It takes so much to plan that shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that.
Right,
You got to
right,
have the
right.
time. And with me touring and her working, it just, yeah.
I'm gonna give you a secret, Fury. The men
What?
don't participate in that shit. We
I
kind of
know.
just fund it, and then they kind of we pretend. We just drop a little. I like the
Mm-hmm.
blue, but the red is kind of
Yep.
pop. And they're gonna treat it as that. So
Yep.
that's what you gotta do with that. So good, but
That's a
that's
married man hack. That's a married man
Mm-hmm.
hack.
right. And it's not happy wife, happy life. It's happy spouse, happy house, man. Each
Uh-huh.
other make
Shout out
each
to
other
Brittany, by
happy,
the way.
man.
Shout out to
Yeah, shout out
Brittany.
Bookie and it frying it up. It smells so good. Oh my god.
I need to come get some. What's she making?
Yeah, she making she making them chicken thighs. She frying some chicken thighs. We got some fried pork chops, and I had a pork chop sandwich before we started. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because I like them pork chops be popping. But
Yeah, that sounds
I
good there.
also I also was gonna ask you about some current events, Fury.
Let's get on it. Let's
With
get on it.
with some with something that we hold so dear, this
Mm-hmm.
rap music of ours.
Yep.
What the hell's going on with all of this little Dirk? Lock me up. Did what is rap music under attack, or are we imploding upon ourselves because we built bullshit?
Well, you know what it is people are selective about who they want to punish for shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Dirk and all them, man, them boys been killing folk for years, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
you know what I'm
Allegedly.
saying? But we glorify the killers. You know what I'm saying? We glorify the murderers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the people to tear down communities and tear down neighborhoods and shit.
Facts.
Killing whole generations and shit, man. I
Mm,
feel like if you do the crime, man, you got to do the time. They got you, and your man's jammed you up. So you
That's
know,
it. I agree with you
right.
1,000% on that,
But
man.
but what do you think the call is do you agree or disagree that music is one of the at least top 5 causes of why these boys are crashing out?
I think that it's lack of parental guidance. I think it's
Mm,
I think
Bingo.
it's I think it's lack of outlets. Like there are no community centers or recreational, teams in some of these places for kids to play basketball or do whatever the fuck. I mean, I feel like the music is a part of it in the sense that kids see this music as a way out. You know what I'm saying? But these musicians, these rappers, what they don't tell you is it's all cap. Like, so these kids that don't got no parents telling them what's real and what ain't believe everything they hear in these rap songs, and then they go out and really live that shit. You know.
They never
can
telling
you
the bad
give
side of the
can you,
story.
Mm-hmm.
so do you ever have to remind the kids, or do you feel like an obligation, because you didn't start that, you didn't rap about putting guns to people's head and shit, you mostly rap
No.
about having fun, smoking this and that and the third, more like
Mm-hmm.
Ludacris. You remind
Yeah.
me more of a Ludacris type. um
Mm-hmm.
is that your was because you could have easily done it. I used to when I first saw you, you were in Camden, you were battling JB, and
Yep.
JB got so fucking mad from
He
this
pushed
man
me off the
his ass
stage.
out that JB
Mm-hmm.
tried to fight him. They had to
Yeah.
carry JB off the damn stage, bro. JB
Damn.
was hilarious, bro. And then I seen him battle G Dot. I seen him battle my boy G Dot, right? Shout to
Yep.
G Dot.
Yep.
But this,
Mm-hmm.
this is but 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 Fury, do you remember when you whip some ass, you remember the uppercut.
Yep.
Do you remember?
Tell about the uppercut, bro.
Do you want to tell this fucking story, or do you want me to tell it? Because it is hilarious.
Let's hear Murph tell it.
You want to tell it on me?
Never too much, never too much, never too.
You tell it.
Listen.
You tell it.
One night, I knew Fury at a distance at this point, because we were battling this night. When we battling, we ain't friends. Okay, we everybody op, but me and Fury didn't battle that night. But we were in West Haven in Lugoff. We were at a boy named Marcus Hill's house. Shout out to Marcus Hill. That's one of my cousins. He had this big ass V8. Right. Yeah, shout out to Black. Shout out to cousin Chad. So he had this big ass fucking VCR fucking recorder. He like, yo, we gonna battle rap. We gonna record the battles, right? It's me, it's Fury, and I can't remember his name, but Fury gave him a nickname. We called him Ba. That was short for Akbar, because he had this long fro. He had an afro, but it was curly and it hung down like a curly fucking McDonald afro, like a clown fro. But it was like this curly good shit. He like an Indian dude. So he was rapping at the time, and while him and Fury battling, Fury, you know, he getting the best of him. So while Ba is rapping, he keeps grabbing Fury's clothes. So Fury's like, yo, back up. You don't gotta grab me. Don't touch me. So they back him up a little bit, and then they keep rapping. Fury raps. Oh! Then Ba raps. Oh. You hear a couple people, you know, the people he came with, but he getting his ass whipped. This man touches Fury again. Fury slapped his hand. Hey man, chill. They get between them. Yo, chill, man. Why you keep grabbing him? He keep trying to grab. Look at your shirt. Look at your pants. So he's like, don't touch me. Man, the next time this man reached and touched blind Fury, yo, I don't know if I was convinced this motherfucker could see after that. The way he lifted, that motherfucker said, yo, the dude was rapping now. Now, mind you, he got this curly, soft afro. I want you to visualize this. He uppercuts this man so smooth and quick. It looked like the shit came from under and hit him under the chin. Boom. Lifted his chin up, the afro jumped. He almost fell forward. I don't give a fuck about Ba. You know this. If you ever see this, you know this happened. They caught you before you fell forward. You were still hanging on to Blind Fury's shirt. He uppercut you so smooth, and he fell holding his shirt and tried to jack him up. And they all grabbed him like, nope. They carried him away, right, man? He almost knocked his ass out. Okay. Yeah. Fury, let me tell you something. Y'all put your hands on Fury, you goddamn want to. He ain't gotta see you. All you gotta do is hear that goddamn that damn flap, that damn pussy flapper, that pussy you got in your mouth. He caged that man, bro. Fury, I wish you could have seen the motherfucking shit, boy, because that shit was nasty. I ain't seen no uppercut. Uppercuts are so hard to land.
You know what's funny about all that?
You don't get uppercuts.
No, but you know what's funny about all that, Murph, is that Marcus had that tape for years and years after that. And every once in a while, he would pull it out and just play it. And we would all laugh and laugh. It was fun, man.
Oh, my God, bro. I ain't never seen that tape, man. I ain't never seen that tape, bro.
I think Cap got it now. Cap got it.
That's yo. If that shit ever hit the internet, that shit is 10 million fucking views, man. Donald Trump, watch out, bro. Like, so let me ask you something, Fury. You don't gotta answer this if you don't want to.
Wait. Did you see that Donald Trump's interview on Joe Rogan did 25 million views in one day?
Man, listen, I'm one of them. I sit up there all night and watch it.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, man. And listen, a lot of people don't like the fact I like Trump, but Trump is a real person. He's a real human being, man. Like, he jokes. He talks shit. Like, he's a real, I love this man, bro. I'm telling you, as a president, you see what I'm saying?
I love the fact that, I hate to say it, but I never thought that cognizance would be a feature in a president that I would have to look for. Because I felt like with our current president, I could spin his ass in a circle and he won't know where he at. And now
you don't know where he's at anyway.
Right, like now I want cognizance. But yeah, so that interview with him, You enjoyed that interview, Fury?
I did.
Was there anything that stuck out in particular about anything like, or was it just the fact that he's a real
Well,
individual?
I'm gonna tell you what I've learned about Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Trump is a businessman and he's very good at making deals. You know what I'm saying? Trump is a numbers man. He's not a politician. So,
Right.
politicians lie. They hem and haw and, they just get through their election. If Trump tells you he can stop a war, he probably can because he'll offer them something they can't refuse. That's
Right.
what he's good at.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You was dead ass right, yo. Yeah. So it's safe to say that you probably think that he's a pretty fair candidate. I'm on the wall. It's not that I don't want to vote for him. Is that I don't know if I want to vote for him or nothing at all. It's not.
Well, let me tell
I'm kind
you
of
this, Murph
disappointed
Skrilla.
with some of the.
Let me tell you, Murph,
Yes,
this
talk to
is
me.
Donald Trump. This is Donald Trump right here. And we're going to build the wall, and you won't be on the wall anymore. There'll be billions and billions and billions of dollars coming in. We're going to build the wall and drill, baby, drill.
Billions.
And it's gonna be fantastic.
It's
It's gonna be
and drill.
perfect.
Remarkable.
It's
Tremendous.
gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be magnificent. It's gonna be everything you want to.
Hmm.
I'll tell you one thing. I definitely can feel like he's sincere. Even if he says things that I feel like he shouldn't have to say. He says things that I feel like he says to you so that you can know how real he is. He doesn't have to call somebody bullshit or say someone's an asshole or say someone, what I mean? I feel like those little things, how he's able to just speak without script and
Hmm.
everyone else feels so pre-planned. Even when I thought Kamala's speech would have been pre-planned, but she did so bad and it couldn't have been. I thought they was gonna have the plans, the questions ready, and they didn't have nothing ready.
I'm
It was kind of
afraid.
sad.
I'm afraid for our country if Kamala becomes president.
Me too.
Mm,
Me too.
um,
Me
you-
too, man. I
so
swear I am, bro.
I'm mostly scared for the children.
Yeah.
Especially
I
for the
feel like that's
children.
scary. The children shouldn't. I'm one of the people who feel like children have too much freedom with parents who didn't have a lot. They want to shower their kids with love, and
Mhm.
love will end up. They end up. And I say this loosely because I don't have any children, and some people get offended when someone with no children speaks on how people raise their kids. So take this loosely. But
Mhm.
when I look at people, I see that when someone puts something into the child early, when they make them work hard early, they don't got to work as hard when they get our age. So my thing is bust their ass early. Do
Mhm.
you agree with that? And does that align with conservative values as
Well,
far
see,
as
here is what got me through. My mother always told me, "Listen, I'm not your friend. All right,
right? Shout
I
to
know that's
mama.
right.
I'm your mama.
Shout to mama.
You know what
Shout
I'm
to
saying?
mama. Yeah.
I'm not here to be your friend. You ain't gotta like me. All
I
right,
know that's right.
but I'm here to keep a roof over your head and food in your stomach, clothes on your back."
Damn right.
So I think what it is now is that, like you said,
And that's
parents
what
want
we
to be the
need,
friend.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For real.
parents want to be the
We
friend. They
need
want to
that. We
give
don't
their
have
kids
that.
everything they didn't have. You know, that's why you see 2-year-olds with tablets. What the fuck you doing? Logging on to YouTube.
Right.
Mm, Now I heard that a lot of people who a lot of tech geeks and stuff like like Bill Gates and all them, they don't even
Hey,
let their kids use that type of stuff.
hey, hold on, right? Cut y'all off, but I gotta go pick up my daughter, bro.
Oh, okay,
So I'm
man.
gonna hop out and I'm gonna let y'all
He done
finish. I'm
mentioned
gonna let y'all finish
your daughter.
chopping it up. I'm gonna let y'all
Yeah,
finish
let's finish
chopping it
chopping
up.
this up, Fury. I got a couple more questions for you because it is an hour. We do got an hour show, but I do have a couple more questions for you
All
that
right, I'm
people.
here with you all day, Murph. I'm just getting
All
high.
Right,
right.
appreciate it.
Hey, be
All
safe,
right,
man.
Mr.
I'm out.
Rogers.
You know it.
All right, man. So
And then
yeah,
y'all need to
so
come up. Y'all need to hold up. Y'all need to come up this way and see my studio sometime, man.
I definitely want to do that,
You
man.
need
Like
to, bro.
it's in Elgin, right?
It's right here at my house. It's right in my backyard. Look here, man.
Okay,
We got the.
okay. We
Look here,
gonna get
man.
the info on it. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look here, we got all this. We got the Mac studio right over there. We got the complete
Yeah.
control right there. Hold up, Murph. Check this out. I'm gonna take you on a little tour real quick. Fuck it, right?
Right. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Show me how you maneuver this.
Look here, man. We in the booth now. We in the
Um.
motherfucking booth now. So you got a whole different room for the booth, soundproofed and all. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
What's the name
man.
of it? What was the name of that on the wall again? It was backwards. What's the name of this? What's the name of the studio? What's it called?
Fury Bros Studios.
Fury Bros Studios.
Yep.
Fury Bros Studios. I do a little voiceover work myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't good as you, but you know, I
Yeah.
I be I used to sit there and see. I had a little bit of paper when I was growing up. My mama took good care of me, so I was able to be a kid. I was able to have fun. I wasn't stuck in that gangster mode shit. I
Right.
was
You
able
could
to
ride
pretend.
4-wheelers and
Yeah, I was in the city. I grew up in the city. I grew up in Patterson, New Jersey. So
yeah.
I was running up and down the exits. I was
Mm-hmm.
playing tag. We was stealing bike parts, but that's a different thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We looked at we looked at things in a way to where it wasn't about being grown. We didn't want to grow up. We were Toys R Us kids. We just wanted to
Yep.
be free. Now I think
Mm-hmm.
everybody want to be grown. Um, but the few questions I had is I know people you went through your pet peeves. You went
Mm-hmm.
it's things that I know that I don't think other people know again. Do you get the dream question? Have you ever answered the dream question to on air before? Has anyone asked you
Yeah.
how you dream or if you dream?
Um, I dream, but I don't see in my dreams. Because I've never seen in my waking life. So
Mhm.
dreams are a matter of perception.
Right.
You know, and if you've never perceived sight, then how can you have it? Um, but I feel and I hear and all those other things in my I have those dreams where I be trying to outrun shit and can't run fast enough, or I be trying to swing on something and my arms are like rubber, you know what I'm saying? Or like I'm fighting
Yeah. It's
underwater.
never
You know
hard
what I'm saying?
enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those two. Yo, so okay, so that answers that. What about when you what was the question I was gonna ask you? I was gonna ask you about AI music.
Mm-hmm.
How do you
Um,
feel about this artificial intelligence making music and that it can just
it's
make you off the top?
it's it's so much fun. Like
I didn't expect you to say that.
it's so much fun to do, man. Like ain't nothing
It
like pulling
is.
up fucking Udio.ai and just fucking yeah. I like it.
Bruh, you ain't lying, bro. But I talked to Petey Boy about this, and
Petey
Petey
hates it.
Boy,
No, no,
I
Pete.
felt
No,
like
no, no,
I
no, no,
felt
no,
like
no.
I was stepping on his toes.
Yo, he gets so mad. No, listen to me. Petey Boy got so
Oh
mad
my
again.
god,
No, listen, I'll say this on Eric, and you know this happened, Petey.
he
So
got so
don't,
mad.
yeah. He got so mad that he was ready to leave my house, like would not talk to me, would not nothing. And I would
Ah,
make an AI song. Man, turn that bullshit off, man. Go over there and make some real fucking music.
yo, real shit. Yo, let me just let you know that he ain't just share that with you. He wasn't treating you just like that. He did the same thing to me. And I was
Yeah.
just like, man, we gonna have to, I told him we gonna have to get on the podcast about that shit one day because I really feel like, of course, yes, it's fucking taking you out of the box. But I mean, if you know how to manipulate that, then you still in the game.
But listen, my fiance told me something about that AI that, keeps me with it. She's like, listen, it's a good way to get ideas for foundations, like for
Right,
songs. You ain't got to copy and paste it and use it word for word, note for note, but
right.
it'll give you a starting point.
Right. That's
Mm-hmm.
definitely true. And we
Mm-hmm.
definitely need to embrace that. I mean, I was telling my boys, like, man, people used to be scared of telephones. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Right.
Um, speaking of that, people always ask you that. So we got to put that in ours too.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know. They always ask you. Maybe this will stop them from asking your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You always quoting, talking about you watching some damn movie.
Yeah.
Um,
Um.
is it
Well.
is it a certain is it hey, how that go, man? Just break it down.
Okay. Well, one, again, sight is a matter of perception,
Mm-hmm.
right? But two, a lot of movies nowadays provide an additional track called an audio description track. So
Mm.
basically, it's a voiceover that narrates the action scenes that don't have dialogue. So, like, it would say, Murph Skrilla walks in the room, takes off his jacket, and sits down. And then you would talk and you would say whatever you'd say, and it would say, Brittany raises her eyebrow and looks at him
Wow.
quizzically. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing.
Fury. Speaking of
Mm,
movies, I
yeah.
had a movie idea for us one time, but I never told you about it.
Okay.
This was a concept. I want to tell you about it because I don't know if it ever happened now, but this was based on this is what I was going to get into earlier, but we spun off. That's why I brought up the Yaga thing.
Yeah.
The the idea I had was the name of the movie. I was like, we don't use your name. We call it something else. Like instead of Blind Fury, we call it Unseen, or call you. We'll make your name Invisible Mike, Unseen
Mhm.
Mike, or some shit. Whatever. The point of it was this was gonna be a dope. This is, to me, I felt like this was a great movie.
Yeah.
So the movie was gonna be us, like we was gonna be some regular bummy ass rappers or whatever. We know you. We in there. We doing this and that, and you end up getting signed. You get signed. You come out with the song, and the song is similar to our song. So we get an idea. We say we're gonna kidnap Blind Fury for ransom so that the label will send us money. So while we trying to kidnap you, we whipping your ass. For instance, scene 1, we catch him. We see the Blind Fury promotion van outside, and we say, "Oh shit, this is our chance." We run up, we jump in, try to get you out the van. But while we trying to get you out the van and done did all of this, and we done got out the van, you done got behind the wheel and ran us over. We done got you to the studio, and you done pull out something we thought was weed. We done smoke it and got all fucked up, and you done hit the lights on our ass and then whip our ass. Shit
Right.
like
On some
shit.
John Wick shit. On some John Wick chapter 4 shit.
On some shit, yeah, on some whip your ass shit, like to the point where you just giving us hell. Like we damn near can't fathom how this man whipping 3 of our ass.
Shout out to Daredevil.
Right, it go on and on with little silly jokes. Like you might do some shit where you clap your hands and you can see like the echoes and shit, and you just elbow me in my shit and you run out the door, shit like that. To where eventually where we get you tied up, we finally get you under control, and the point of kidnapping you is so that you'll make a song with us. We get you in there, and while we're making you make the song, it's horrible because you don't want to do it, but we can mix it up and fix it. While we doing that, on the TV, it says Blind Fury, dropped from label, stolen this, indicted, and you like, oh, that motherfucker, the dude, the manager or the agent, the guy who owned the label, he gypped you out of this and was trying to put something on you to the point where you were invested in helping us destroy them too. So we join together and we make a song and then diss them, and then we all come together. Next thing you know, all is happy and we all together, and we then defeated the label and the other guy who even tried to shit on you on your thing, and that was gonna be the end of the movie. It was gonna be called Stealing Blind Fury, man. That was my movie. Yeah, man. I was like, oh, it's gonna be so much fun just watching you run me over with a car or cut the lights off, and then you just turn the fucking Daredevil on our ass. And
bro, we could totally shoot that movie for like little or nothing.
Man, we might need to figure it out then, man, because I thought that shit would be so fun. And I said, and the ending is wholesome, it's TBS, it's TNT, nigga. Goddamn, it's fucking good shit. And I was like, Tubi take it.
You could shoot that shit on an iPhone. All you really need to get is the locations.
Well, I was like, we busy, grown, man. I don't know. I ain't know nobody. It was always just a thought in my head, like that would be so fire if we could do that. And I thought it would be fire, but that's what it was, little stuff like that. Like Fury, you got to imagine that on the outside looking in, people consider you larger than life, and even though you are, down to earth and you're approachable and you're around the way, whatever, you inspire a lot of people because you are an example. We realize that you realize you're an outlier, that everyone won't make it. Everyone doesn't, with talent or not, some people just won't make it. But when they see someone who we can point to and say, yo, that guy did it. As a matter of fact, that guy did it at a high level. He could have done this, he could have done that, but he decided to do this and he wanted to do it. He followed what he wanted to do. What would you how do you talk to, or what advice do you give all of the people who always ask you for some type of direction, motivation, whatever? How do you what's your spiel to them? What do you tell them?
Whatever you do, do it. And if it makes you happy, keep on doing it.
On God. I definitely love doing podcasting now. That's just my shit. I love going over current events. I love that I'm gonna be able to conversate with people I ain't talked to forever. We ain't talking forever. We definitely gonna link up to the studio. We definitely and matter of fact, yo,
I want to come on this podcast more, man. I'm gonna get my setup going, man. I'm gonna come on here more, man.
man, you know you welcome to come whenever. I'm willing to come on yours whenever. It's been a pleasure, man. I'm so excited, man, is to hear from you again, because it's been so long and I be trapped in working home. I'll never get to do nothing. And this podcast has gotten to bring us to a meeting place where we can talk and catch up on shit. And I fuck with it. And I definitely plan on coming to the studio and fucking with you, and you're gonna have to teach me. I want you to teach me how to. I want to make me. I know the basis of making a beat, but you're gonna have to help me make me a beat, man.
I can do that, Murph. You let me know when you want to do it. All right.
Word, man. And yo, shout to the family. You want to give any shout out? You want to give any updates? Anything to look up forward to? Any projects coming up?
Hey, man. I don't know what's coming up yet. I want to say Freedom Country Kings, man.
Freedom Country Kings, man.
Free them till they
You
free.
already know.
Shout out to Murph Skrilla,
two of them free.
The whole BlackLite TV, movement, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to
Appreciate
Shot Suit and Seti.
Fucking pack of one, goddamn pack of one.
Hey, man, it's been a pleasure though, Murph. Hit me up though. You got my number and shit.
For sure, Fury, man. It's been a pleasure, man. We love you. You a legend. You an icon, man. You my friend. We fuck with you. We appreciate you showing us love, man. And yo, it's been an episode, man. We appreciate you, bro. BlackLite TV. Never too much, you know it.
We here to stay, yeah. BlackLite TV in your play, yeah. Shining truth on every way, yeah. Gonna break the dark today, yeah. We saying, homie, see the light in your life, baby. We saying, homie, see the light in your life, baby. Yeah. Showing truth you can't deny. In this world where shadows lie, BlackLite TV on the rise.